Ready? Obviously very proud of our football team. Winning on the road in the league is always special, like we saw last week, but winning on the road of your rival is that's one of the most special nights you have. You don't get too many opportunities to do it, and for our guys to come here and play the way they did from start to finish, I thought we took control of the game in the first half. Florida State made a run in the third, which you knew that they would. But a couple of stops there that our defense made, and when we turned field position against them, and our offense hitting some big plays to capitalize, I thought it was just great team ball. Offense, defense, special teams. We're becoming what we thought we could become as a team, and to do it at Doak Campbell Stadium, like I said, I couldn't be more proud. So with that, I'll open for questions.
Manny, total domination at the line of scrimmage by the defensive line. Had to be one of the best days that you've seen since you've been here.
They were relentless, and the fact that we can roll, 9 different guys in there, stay fresh, stay after their quarterbacks. It was really the first time in maybe the entire season we really had not played a mobile quarterback. So to have a stationary target, I thought was fantastic. I thought our defensive plan was very good. I thought we took away all their ability to create explosive plays, which is such a big part of their offense. But like I said, we felt like we weren't sure they had seen something up front with what we would bring, but we had to put that into reality. And I thought our guys up front, they justified what we had thought going into the game.
Manny, what adjustments did you guys make on defense to hold Florida State?
I don't know that it was really an adjustment. Look, it's hard to score as we all understand. If you're getting dominated up front, there's not a lot of things that work. And obviously we were winning that battle up front, so now it just came down to would we tackle when the ball got out in the perimeter, or would we allow the ball to get thrown over our head? Because there's a constant threat. Akers is a constant threat, 15's a constant threat. So for the fact that our guys stayed relentless the entire time is, I think, the way it looked.
Manny, it seems like you've been talking about this for weeks, the offensive line getting better and better, but the reason the offense looked better today is because Jaron had time to throw. And you talked about those deep passes, just to see it sort of come to fruition.
There's no doubt. I mean, they have been getting better. It has been exciting to see. And then Jaron with the accuracy on some of those deep balls, on the 2 posts for touchdowns was outstanding. I just thought the poise of our offense. We got a little unlucky on the 4th down where they held the ball. They thought we had subbed and we hadn't. We had a great chance to take over the game really in the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. But as has been the case all year, we just don't panic and we just go out there and just play the next series on both sides of the ball. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to. You don't just expect to just drive it every time you had it. But in the critical moments, to come up with the plays we came up with was really encouraging.
And what do you mean to have DJ Dallas and Jeff Thomas back, especially early? They made some big plays early.
Well, DJ, as everyone knows, is the heart and soul of our team, and his ability to just finish runs and make big plays, a big screen on the first drive that gets us down the field. I mean, how many times has he done that this year? And then to have Jeff, they came up and pressed us. They had not shown a lot of press coverage, and they came up and pressed us on that play. And we ran 2 posts. The safety grabbed the inside post, so it's 1-on-1. And Jeff just ran by the guy, which is that's the dynamic you need in your offense. And then it was very similar to the D. Wiggins, the one there in the 4th quarter. So the fact we could hit some shots down the field is outstanding. And we knew that Jaron could always hit shots down the field. There had been a myth that was not capable, and I think he definitely dispelled that today.
Big picture wise, three straight wins against Florida State. Also, it seems like you guys have momentum now after 2 road wins. Just what does this mean, big picture wise?
Well, number one, special for our seniors to go out 3-1 with 3 straight wins against FSU. That's something again that they will, be proud of forever. As far as our team, I think we're starting to find ourselves. I mean, I think last week at Pitt was a big deal to us, in a game that could have gone either way, as so many of our games have. But these guys love playing with each other. I mean, they love playing together. That's just what they're about. They are really coming together. They're bonding. I'm excited to see what this team looks like as we continue through November.
Not trying to put a damper or anything, but Bubba Bolden, I guess, on the celebration, his ankle. Any update?
I don't know any of our guys updates. I'll know more when we get back.
Talk about Rousseau and the pressure he's putting on.
He's very difficult to block. And then our defense staff did some good things this week on 3rd down where we put him over top their guards. So it's harder for tackles to block him, and now the guards had to block him, and he's a man closer to the quarterback in that scenario. And Greg is just so relentless. He's got great length. He's just very difficult. Very difficult to put your hands on as an offensive lineman because his arms are just longer than your arms. So but the biggest thing I'm proud of with Greg is just the motor that he plays with. He just plays so hard and he's so relentless, and I think that's why he has the success he has.
You've obviously coached a lot of good defensive linemen, but 7 sacks in 2 weeks. Can you ever remember anyone doing something like what he's doing?
I'd have to go back in the Wayback Machine. I was not aware that that's what it was, but I will say this about sacks. There's always a couple things with sacks. Sacks, number one, you have to be covering because you have to make the quarterback hold on to the football, which I thought our guys in the back end were outstanding. I'm not sure I remember them completing a pass that where the ball traveled more than 10 yards in the air. And then second on sacks, if you just had one guy that's dynamic, quarterbacks can scramble away from one guy. But the fact that everybody's eating up front, that makes it really, really difficult. Now it just comes down to who finishes, which of course Greg has a great knack to finish with his length.
Manny, you were celebrating with the fans quite a bit there. Just that moment for you guys and the fans to have that here at the stadium.
Hey, it's like us, but when the fans come to when they travel to the stadium of their rival, and they're going to take a lot of grief in the parking lot before the game. You know what I mean? So to me, that's one of the best things of fandom, is to be in your rival stadium at the end of the game and celebrating with the players. And you know what I think about the connection between our fan base and our players. So it was a great moment for them all to share with one another.
Let's do 2 more
What
questions for
impressed
Coach.
you most about the way Jaron handled being the starter again in the game today?
Number one, during the week is preparation. This was by far the best week of practice that our offense has had all year long. We are learning how to become a functionally practicing. Everything that goes into how we play on Saturday is learning how to do a Tuesday practice. It was our best Wednesday practice, our best Thursday practice. Have a great walkthrough on Friday, walkthrough today, and this week was really the first week I thought we put it all together. And then Jaron during the game, he's calm. Just never rattled. The poise he threw, we throw an RPO to Jeff Thomas on maybe the second last drive of the game when we get the field goal. They're bringing field blitz. All these bombs are going off around him. He just sits in there and just puts it right on to Jeff. So that's what's always encouraged us with Jaron. And now those will be a lot that we have to fix, but that's all. That goes with all of our guys.
Recruiting wise, obviously you touched on the big picture, but early signing period's coming up. Big win over your rival. Now 3 straight. And this is a team you guys go head to head with every December and January. Just how big of an impact does this type of win have?
You'll find out. Sometimes it's there may be some recruits, there may not be. But what I'm more concerned about, as opposed to us versus them, is just the recruits, and their response has been outstanding. Just seeing what we're doing here. Where even some of the short-term results were not the way that we wanted them to, and we can't go back and fix that. But the people on the inside know that there are things that are happening here, and I thought today was a great example of that, and get our people fired about what we're doing. Okay, thank you all so much.